It's 2009, and it's a cold fall night just like this one, right here in Lancaster City. I'm sitting over on New Holland Avenue in the dining room of a resettled refugee neighbor from Iraq, and it's myself and 3 friends from my junior high youth group. We're getting an opportunity that's pretty unique for kids in an area as small as Lancaster. We're getting the chance to get introduced to the sounds and the shapes of the Arabic language. I'm in my junior year of high school, and I'm thinking about my vision for the future, searching, and coming to realize as I'm finding so much joy in mastering the Ain and the Ha letters, that this could be the start of a long journey for me and Arabic, right here in Samira's dining room in Lancaster. It's 2017, and I'm fluent in Arabic now. I've been living in Amman, Jordan. There's the Ain there at the beginning of Amman. For 2 years, living and working in Arabic. And Amman is a place where 1 in 10 people are refugees, recently displaced from their homes, living in Jordan for however long it takes. It's sobering. My day job is in one of the largest UN camps for Syrian refugees. And one weekend at church, I meet an Iraqi refugee who's around my same age, and we really hit it off. His name is Jalal. I learned that Jalal has been in Jordan for 2 years so far. He's not able to go back to Iraq because there's a militia there that has a direct death threat on his life. And he's not able to rebuild in Jordan either because the government here won't even allow refugees a work permit to make their own livelihoods. So Jalal and I, we become like brothers, but I'm aware every day that I have this security, right? And that every day he's living in this limbo. It's 2019, and Jalal and I are out at lunch after church, chatting in Arabic with some friends, and the pastor of our church delivers some pretty life-defining news. It turns out Jalal will have a chance at resettlement after all. It's 2017, the US's resettlement is on full freeze because of the first Trump administration, but there's a church in Canada that has an agreement with the government for a certain amount of slots each year to resettle people. And the word from them is that there's 1 seat left on this year's plane. It just turns out that there's one catch. The government of Canada needs to see $12,000 US in a Canadian bank account so that they know Jalal has money to pull from as he rebuilds himself, his life in his first year in Canada. So it's the opportunity of a lifetime for Jalal, and as I think about his inability to do anything beyond just surviving in Jordan, I come to realize it's the opportunity of a lifetime for me as well. I can raise these $12,000. On my own, I can barely cover even 10% of it, but I decided to send a personal ask on Jalal's behalf to my personal support network, my closest relatives and friends. It's 2025, July 2025, and my Arabic is kind of rusty by now. I've been living back in the US for 6 years. I get a call from Jalal. I'd promised that I'd go visit him at some point this summer because he's so close by in Canada. Jalal says, "My brother, if you can come in the next few weeks, please come. I just got my invitation to my Canadian citizenship ceremony. It's going to be on July 29th. Of course, I'm there. After the oaths, everybody gets up and sings "O Canada" together, intermingled French and English. I notice that they've given little mini Canadian plastic flags, little plastic sticks to all the new citizens. And I'm capturing the moment. Jalal is beaming across the room, waving his tiny little silly Canadian flag at my camera. It's a moment that's hard to describe, but Jalal does it well later that afternoon. He says, "After a long 10 years of a long journey, I'm finally no longer a refugee. And when I hear that statement from Jalal, it just feels so sacred to me. And it makes me think that these two moments that led up to it are so sacred in and of themselves. That moment when I was moved to extend my own personal support network to him in order for him to make that commitment. And that moment where Samira extended her personal connection to her native language to me here in Lancaster back in 2009. Thank you.